What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel that's going to fill you with suspense. I am Philmeister, and we are at our first ever ghost hunt in South Carolina. We are in the city of Latta, South Carolina. I believe is how it's pronounced. It's spelled L-A-T-T-A if you want to look it up. And it is in Dillon County. So, tonight we are out looking for one of the local legends known as the Bingham Light. This is the name right here on the screen, as you guys are seeing. So, the interesting thing about this legend and the reason why we are looking for it. Number one, this is my first time ever searching for any kind of legend. But the thing that's interesting about this is there are three different stories about it. One of those is about a man who was traveling, and as he was traveling, he went to step across some train tracks. Well, his foot got stuck in the train tracks, and his name was John Bingham. And legend has it, he was carrying a lantern because this was around the late 1800s to early 1900s, and he fell down. Well, when he stood up, he could not get off the train tracks. So he waved his lantern trying to flag down the train. However, the train ran him over, unfortunately. Another legend is where a man was walking home one night, but he was too close to the train tracks. So when he waved his lantern to try and give himself time to get away, the train actually hit him and he wound up getting decapitated. And it's said that he still, to this day, walks in search of his head.
Now, is this the same train that did this? Is it the same train killed two guys at two different times, or is it two different trains?
That's right.
Do you know?
All these legends lead up to the same train.
So the same train killed two different people.
These are actually different angles of which the legend evolves from. No one actually knows which one's the most accurate. The most famous one, though, is a farmer who was walking along back to his farm one night. Well, he noticed a piece of track that was still under construction. A train was coming, and the farmer was trying to fix the train track. Well, he waved his lantern because the track was not fixed yet. Well, as he was waving it, it said that his flame actually went down. And as his flame went down, the train did not see him and ran him over as well. And it said that if you yell out the name John Bingham or Bill Bingham, Bingham is spelled B-I-N-G-H-A-M right on the screen. And the interesting thing too is this. Number one, I'm going to let you guys know the train tracks have long been removed. However, it said you can still see the lantern floating. And the temperature, which it is cold out right now, but you notice a sudden temperature drop as you get close, or as the light gets closer, the temperature might drop.
So, Robert, I'm going to ask the viewers, maybe they're intrigued about what we're about to find out, but I do need to ask one more time for a clarification on myself. So what you're saying is that according to what you've read, the same exact train has taken at least 3 lives at different times. Is that correct?
3 different stories that evolved from one legend. No one knows which one's actually accurate. We will be doing EMF sessions and EVP sessions, and as you guys can tell, I'm not holding my spirit box or the EMF meter because first we are going to attempt to see if we can catch anything, and later on I will use a spirit box.
Okay.
And last series, I only ran the spirit box in reverse. Well, this time I'm going to swap it back and forth from forwards to reverse to see what the differences are.
Okay.
Now, Dad, I would like to get your perspective on this.
Okay. So my perspective is this. All right. First of all, I just want everybody to know that I think this living in South Carolina is really awesome. I love it here. So I think that this is going to be a whole bag of cool experiences. We're going to be going to different places. He'll tell you about that later, I'm sure, or maybe future videos, I'm not sure. But I think that this area is going to be really cool. Now, I want to give y'all a very quick, short, simple, hopefully it is, idea of our way out here. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with GPS systems. I'm going to do it real quick, though. All right, I was using my cell phone, and it was just updated. All my apps were updated, so everything was fresh. I noticed that on the way out here, no joke, a lot of times when I've used a GPS, and I've used a GPS a lot in my life, a lot. So I'm not unfamiliar with them at all. I know how they work, I get it, okay? But on the way out here, we're in the middle of nowhere. Okay, there's nothing out here. As you all probably can hear the crickets. There's nothing, no houses, nothing. It's, I think, farmland, I'm not sure. But we came out here and we traveled, I want to say, right under 1 mile. Like, I think, to be technical, 0.9 miles is how far we traveled. It was a dirt road that has not been used in I don't know how long. My GPS was giving us a precise dot to this address. There was no make a left turn and, well, there's no road there. That's happened before with a phone GPS, with other GPS systems that I've used in my past. You make a right and you're going to go off in the lake. This did not occur on this trip. This GPS, when it told us to make a right, there was actually a dirt road to the right. We took it. We followed it directly. Now, there was no road. It didn't say, after we turned off of one main road, it did not actually tell us to turn right onto another dirt road left, but it was unusual because it was like pointing us to the direction. Now, I'm not saying it was spirits. I'm not saying it was or wasn't. I don't know. But I noticed that it was unusual the way that the GPS directed us, because again, we're out in the middle of nowhere, and yet this GPS turned us perfectly. Like, the road would say, it would say turn right, or it would just go around a corner, and there was actually a corner there. So I don't understand how it directed us that clear. Okay, so if whatever y'all want to make of that, you can. That's my perspective on the way out here. Now here, I think this is cool. I want to see a lantern. I want to see something happen. I want to see a lantern maybe change colors. I believe that's what you said, right, Robert?
That's right.
Okay, so a lantern could change colors. I want to see it. See if we can find a lantern changing colors. It is 11:13 p.m. at night, Eastern time. If y'all can see my, smartwatch, it doesn't. Can you see it there, Robert?
Yep, once I take the light off.
Got it?
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's 11:13 p.m. Eastern time. And we have a full sky, stars all over. It's, like Robert said, it's cool. It's quiet. It's kind of peaceful. Does that mean we're going to have spirits? I don't know. Only time will tell. But in a little bit, he's going to get out of stuff. We're going to walk around. Before he gives the camera back to me, my son's 21 years old. And what he's embarking on with this YouTube is awesome. I'm amazed of what he's doing. I'm amazed of what his knowledge is. And I hope he doesn't cut this out of his video. I am. Being his father, I know it sounds biased, but I'm proud of what he's done. I'm proud of how far he's come along in his video. Paranormal. And the subscribers he's got. Now, only one thing I'm asking y'all. Blow his channel. Make his channel go. Over time, make his channel grow. Let's grow. See what he does. But I'm amazed. His knowledge. His enthusiasm. Y'all, it's amazing what he's done. And the stuff he knows. He really tries his hardest in this stuff. So it's cool. So, just, Robert, proud of you, son. You're doing an awesome job. And I enjoy doing this with you. So now, give me the camera back. Let's get you back on film.
Okay. So, got a question. You guys ready to see if we can find this light? Like I said, we're not going to be doing any EMF readings yet or EVP sessions, but we are carrying the backpack with them in, plus some extra batteries too. But we are going to do this for the first time ever. Start without any of our equipment like I did before I ever got it. Now.
All right, paranormal video number 1 in South Carolina.
All right. Here we go.
Okay, let's see what happens.
So I actually read out of a book of legends and lore from South Carolina. I've actually had 3 books about haunted attractions in South Carolina. And I don't mean like a haunted house where you pay and get a ticket to go in and people jump out and scare you. I mean real haunted stuff that I'm going to try to go to. And there's a lot of stuff too.
Isn't this supposed to be one of the most haunted states in the East? Or how does that, what is the word?
Well, we are actually, where we live now is about, and I want to say 2.5 hours from the most haunted city in the United States, being Charleston, South Carolina. It is nicknamed Ghost City.
Huh, that's cool.
Yes.
And then maybe in the future, you were talking about maybe Savannah, Georgia as well?
That's right.
In the future.
Savannah, Georgia, some places in North Carolina, and who knows, when the channel really takes off, see where all we can go. I've even heard there's some stuff in Florida.
Okay. It's hard to really show the camera what we're looking at, but in all honesty, guys, we're looking at a field. Literally a field. Just an empty field. No animals or anything, right? You don't see anything?
And to show you guys, it is cold too.
A little bit, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that you guys can see it is cold.
Yeah. It's chilly. I don't know what the temperature's out here, but I think what, in the 60s or 50s? Maybe 58?
I don't know exactly.
Okay.
Just checking my mic.
Sure. Okay.
All right.
You're good.
So, I'm going to say the name John Bingham. Let's cut off our lights and see if we can see anything.
Okay.
John Bingham, could you please show your light? Let me try this. John Bingham, could you please show your lantern to show us the way off the train tracks? Because back in that time, train tracks were around. So here's the thing. Currently, there are no train tracks around where we are at right now because they have long since been removed. However, I'm trying to do what is known as, I'm trying to see if we can find a residual spirit, which stands for same atmosphere as which the spirits lost their life.
Wow, you really know a lot about the spirit stuff. I'll give you that credit.
I've learned a lot of Ghost Adventures. Like I said, that's my show.
Huh.
Let's try this then. Bill Bingham, could you please show your lantern? Be watching anywhere. Listening.
Guys, we're trying to find something for y'all.
Let's kind of walk back this way.
Here, let's also, hold on. Let's walk around here for a minute. Let's see if we can find something that looks like it may have been a track or where tracks could have been at one time. What is that? I'm trying to figure out what that tree is right there. What is that thing right there?
I don't know.
We got to find something that's representing of a train track. There's got to be some trace of one, even if they've been taken out. So the tracks themselves were lost?
They have been removed.
The tracks were removed?
Yes. Hang on one second.
Just watch for...
Well, we want to walk up back towards the car. There's another road on the other side.
I'm trying to figure out what this is. Looks like metal from something. I don't know what that is though.
I don't know, I heard an owl miss it.
Okay.
Let's kind of walk back up this way towards where the car is.
Okay. John Bingham, can we please see your lantern? John Bingham. Please show us your lantern. What is the other guy's name?
Bill.
Bill. Bill Bingham. Can we please see your lantern for just a moment? Bill Bingham. Okay.
Just gonna walk it back towards the car. Hey, one thing too that I just thought about. I was going to wait a little bit longer, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
The spirit box, since the spirits use that to talk to us and we use it to listen to them, the spirit box may be able to tell us where to find the light.
Yeah.